Hey guys, it's Spacey Sims, and we are back with some more Placey Space. Spacey plays random games, and of course we are playing Cinders, which is another visual novel, and I'm having a lot of fun with this one. I like the story, and I like being crabby, bitchy characters, like all of her, like her stepsisters and her stepmother. It's great. So yeah. We left off and Cinders was heading to town, so we have to take a trip to the forest. So we're going to go to the forest. God, so beautiful. I swear, I can say this a million times. I love the artwork. I suppose I should be grateful. Even though Carmosa practically kicked me out of the house, it's better than staying there. It really is beautiful here, and it's a much needed break from that toxic house. The lake that my father took me to as a child isn't far away, too. I really miss our trips to the lake. It would be nice to visit it again, if only for the sake of memories. I wonder if I have enough time. Carmosa did tell me to hurry after all. I'm gonna take a trip to the lake, even though Carmosa told us to hurry. I feel like we should go to the lake. Carmosa will yell at me when I get back, no matter what I do. It's impossible to please that woman. Well, then I suppose a trip to the lake wouldn't make a difference one way or the other. It's been so long since my last visit, and I do miss it. I'll go. I'm glad we see her, like, here, because I really hate when it's just... Like, the scenery is beautiful, don't get me wrong. This one's really pretty. I'm glad that I chose to come. This place is just as beautiful as it was when Father used to take me here. It really is. God, look at that. I love the artwork. As a child, I knew that this place was magical, but I've outgrown fairy tales now. She looks so sad. Still, there's something to this place. It feels enchanted. Maybe it's because it hasn't changed a bit since I was a little brat. I remember that Father would always leave a gift for the fairies every time we visited. Maybe I should do the same. Should I leave a gift? No, that would be sillier. Sure, why not? Why not? I used to leave bread. I wish I had brought something with me, but I don't really own anything that would make a proper gift anyway. Well, it's the intent behind the gift that matters more than the actual gift. As long as I'm honoring the fairies, they'll appreciate it. That's what Father would say. I guess he really was a big child deep inside. I think I'll weave a wreath out of some of the flowers here. I'm sure the fairies would appreciate it. It's coming along nicer than I expected. It's been such a long time since I did anything like this. It feels a little nostalgic. I kind of figure if her father is, like, talking earlier, like, oh, the fairies, and then, like, we had the chance to visit the lake and leave stuff for the fairies, I kind of feel like we should, because I feel like that was, like, a hint, you know? You know, where the fairies are evil and they're going to kill us. I don't know. It's funny how when we grow up, we start rejecting things we consider childish, only to return to them later with great joy. I think I'll leave this wreath under that old oak. That's where Father always left our gifts when we came. I've spent too long here already. I need to get into town. Town. I love the little map that pops up and you can, like, go places. It's a really great place. Finally at the town! She's so excited about it. It looks like Windenburg. I should probably head straight to Tobias's shop. I do. I actually look at this and I'm like, can we make this in The Sims? Strange. What's that crowd over there? Everyone seems to be surrounding that building. I wonder if someone around here can tell me what's going on. Excuse me, ma'am, could you tell me what that crowd is for? Oh, child, haven't you heard? A bunch of good-for-nothing thugs took their hideout there. Bastards kidnapped a child. I'm sure you know it's market day today. A lot of folk come into town to trade their wares, but there's also the unwelcome element, you know what I mean. One of the town merchants caught some ruffians red-handed, stealing from him. Like it's no one's business. Ooh. Oh, whoops, sorry. I hit the rewind button by accident. You can rewind by hitting the scroll bar, and I hit that by accident. Well, you can resist, like it's no one's business, okay. So we naturally grabbed whatever pointy thing came in handy, and made sure these lowlifes know we don't take kindly to thieves in this town. But those scum grabbed a child and locked themselves up in that house. They're threatening to kill the brat if anyone tries to enter. That's horrible. Oh, the poor mother. Thank goodness some lads noticed Perrault? Whatever. The captain of the prince's guard drinking in the inn. I'm sure that's not Peralt's. I'm sure it's got some, but I'm not. I don't know. A few men went to fetch him from the tavern. He grabbed that blade of his and went into the house without saying a thing. I wish that good-for-nothing husband of mine would be so brave, but he's only good for drinking and complaining, I tell ya. It's been silent like a graveyard in the night since the captain went in. Who knows what happened in there? Oh, such awful times we live in. That truly is sad. Thank you for telling me. I hope that child doesn't get hurt. If the captain of the guard plans to fight, I'm sure it's sure to be dangerous in there. Wait, everyone has stopped talking. Did something happen? Someone is coming outside. It's the captain. Is that the captain of the guard? Mad-Eye Moody? The child is safe now. Someone get rid of the bodies. Peralt. We're gonna call him Perry. Call Mary. Wow, did he just take care of an entire gang of bandits on his own? He acts like it wasn't even a big deal. Hello, have you seen Mad-Eye Moody's scars? He has scars on both sides of his face. Because he was facing the other way in the beginning, so. He just disappeared without even waiting for any thanks. It feels as if he doesn't even care what anyone thinks of him, because he knows he's freaking awesome. I'm just saying. As of right now. He's probably a dick. I don't know. I'm intrigued to know what sort of man could do something so heroic and yet remain so emotionless about the whole thing. It looks like the child has been reunited with his mother. What a relief. I know. Could we at least see pictures or something aside from a building? That's the only complaint I have. Uh-oh, I'm running late now. I better go see Tobias right away. It's kind of interesting what that part was about. Boop, boop, boop. Tobias' store is neat and well organized, as usual. From the look of things, he's been doing well for himself. I guess he was lucky those thieves didn't decide to rob this place instead of one of those poor merchants at the market. Oh my god, look at him, he's adorable. Hey, welcome, Cinders. Is everything all right? You seem a bit pale. I've just witnessed a terrible scene in the market. A group of brigands kidnapped a child and barricaded themselves in one of the houses. Heavens, did someone call the guards? Luckily, the captain was nearby and resolved the situation quickly with his sword. Oh my god, this is so overly dramatic. As messy as it may seem, that is his job. Glad to hear everyone's all right. Not everyone. He killed all those men. I don't know how to feel about it. You should feel happy about it. You always had a gentle heart, Cinders. Have you missed it? Well, it's been too long since you last stopped by, that's for sure. How have you been? Much the same. Carmosa works me to the bone every day, and there are times when I wish I could just disappear. But I manage, and there are days that make me happy, like today. I'm so glad to see you again, Tobias. It looks like your shop is flourishing. I expect him to be blue and wearing denim jean shorts. Just saying. It does well enough. I hope you know that you can come speak to me anytime you want. Tobias. Nice guy, but where's his waist? Because he's, like, do you notice his body looks really bizarre? We used to spend so much time together when we were teenagers. Now that we're adults, it seems like we hardly even catch a glimpse of each other. It's really a shame. You're right. It feels like childhood friendships disappear once you mature. It's hard to keep them alive sometimes, even when you have the best of intentions. Haha, such a true statement. But I assume you didn't come here just to remember the old days. Sadly, no. I'm on an errand for Carmosa. I'm here to pay you for, well, whatever it is she asked for. She's been very secretive about the whole thing. Oh, that. That. Now I'm even more curious about this errand. Should I ask him about it? Let it go. Let it go. No, ask him. So, what exactly did Carmosa ask you to do anyway? It sounds mysterious. I'm afraid I can't tell you. Why not? Well, I promised Carmosa that I wouldn't tell anyone. I would like to keep my word. Also, it's basic business ethics, Cinders. What should I tell him? Carmosa is not worth it. I understand. Carmosa's not worth it, but I understand. You gave your word. I shouldn't force you to break it, even though Carmosa doesn't deserve such fair treatment. I'm glad you understand, Cinders. I feel like if we told him that even though Carmosa isn't worth it, it would kind of be pushing him, and we're trying to be, friends with him, and we want him to stay on our good side, so. I really wish I could tell you, but keeping the job a secret was part of our agreement. My reputation as a merchant is at stake here, after all. I feel like then goading him, he might have told us, "Look at that necklace! Woo! I need some of that." Don't worry, Tobias. I won't do anything to make you ruin your reputation. Lurv. Anyway, Carmosa said that I was supposed to give you some money for this job. That's true, but I'm surprised that she would send you to pay for it. She said something about not having a choice. How much does she owe you? Around 200 sovereigns, I'd say. How much does she owe you? She gave you 200 sovereigns, assuming that's exactly what he needs. Thanks very much. Just an estimate. That means Carmosa and Tobias haven't agreed on a set price yet. If I could negotiate a discount, I might get in Carmosa's good graces. Or just get some money for myself. How should I approach this? Appeal to friendship, be seductive, haggle, let him have full price. Appeal to friendship, be seductive. Interesting. Would 175 sovereigns be enough? You know, for the sake of old friendship? I'm not sure if it's a good idea to mix money and relationships. Well, you do have a point, but I don't even have any money to mix with a relationship. I was just hoping that maybe I'd be able to have a little spare money for myself after this trip. It isn't easy for you there, is it? Guilt trip. Well, I can live without those 25 coins if I know they're going to a good person. I think 175 should be fine. Oh, thank you so much. You truly are a wonderful friend. You should have tried to seduce him. He would have been like, girl. No. Or you would have gotten yourself in trouble. Maybe you could use that money to get yourself a real meal for once. The tavern has great food. You should really ask them about their royal special. Thank you. That's a great idea. I'm glad that Carmosa sent you. It was a pleasure to do business with you, and I'm happy that I got to see you again. Likewise, I really do miss seeing you, Tobias. I hope you come again soon. I'll do my best. Oh, I almost forgot. What is it? Please tell Carmosa that I'll fulfill my part of the deal soon, and she should expect my representation to come by sometime tonight. Sure, I'll let her know. Thank you. Oh, and by the way, I had no idea you have your representatives nowadays. It comes with the trade, I guess. Start throwing coin around and suddenly you find yourself surrounded with people eager to run errands for you. He looks a little devious right now. Doesn't he? He looks so nice and gentle, now he looks like kind of evil. Also, he's got the shortest torso I've ever freaking seen on a human being. Coin, you say? And I thought it had more to do with your magnetic personality. I used to be magnetic, but it made trading in metalware much too risky for me, so I stopped. I used to be magnetic, but it made trading in metalware much too risky for me, so I stopped. And now he looks sad, even though it's supposed to be like the cheesiest joke ever. Oh, people do tend to underestimate the pain caused by fast-flying cutlery. There was a time in my life when I was forced to eat with my hands, but I prefer not to speak about it. Ha! Oh, I've missed our talks, Tobias. As cheesy as they are. Me too, Cinders. Hope I'll see you again soon. I hope so too. Take care, friend. It's the worst. I really miss the old days when Tobias and I played together. I'm so glad that I could see him again. That sounds really weird. Your every decision matters. The branch icon appears when the current events are a consequence of your earlier choices and can be different on another playthrough. Oh, cool! I knew that things would be different, but so that's... I know the different things, but I mean, like, especially when you have, like, 4 choices, so I kind of wonder, like, how different each outcome is. I don't know, I think I read on the Steam forum, like, when I was looking at the page, that there was, like, 8 different endings, but there's, like, 300 choices or something, and maybe that means, like, here, this is 2, this is 4, and it's 300, like, options. And I even have an extra 25 sovereigns for myself. I could stop by the tavern and treat myself with this money, but if I brought it back to Carmosa, I'm sure she'd appreciate it. What should I do with the extra money? Bring back... Oh! Screw Carmosa. We're going to keep that. We're going to go to the inn. This is going to be something different. Dun, 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 dun. This place looks so full of life. Really? Ain't nobody here. Although, to be fair, it's a little bit shady, too. Shady life is type of life, too. I hear that this inn attracts some of the less honest people in town. But at least it's exciting. People here actually know how to have fun. Yeah, okay. Shady people know how to have fun! This girl's cray-cray. It's nothing like that stiff and proper place that I'm forced to call home. Carmosa and her daughters are all too proud to do anything fun. Well, I'm not going to be like that. I'll order a huge meal and a beer to go with it. Oh, the captain of the guard is still here. He's all alone in the corner. I wonder if he'd let me sit with him. What should I do? Let's approach him. Why not? I'm already spending time drinking beer at the tavern. I might as well just take the plunge. Yeah, crazy. Well, he's looking at me at least, but he's not even talking. Hello. Hello. Do you mind if I sit here? There are plenty of free tables in here, but it seems like you've already made up your mind. Thank you. I just wanted to chat with you if that's okay. Are you really the captain of the Prince's Guard? I am. The king appointed me to this position himself. Ever since his death 2 years ago, I've served the prince. And how is the prince doing? What's it like to serve under him? Do you like it? He's the prince, my ruler and liege, and that's all that matters for me. Oh, I see. Oh, I saw you rescue that kidnapped child this morning. That was really impressive. It was simply my duty. Like how stoic he is. I suppose. What should I say to him? Did you really have to kill him? You were brave to fight them. Cause I wouldn't be like, did you have to kill those evil, horrible, no-good scumbags who almost threatened to murder a child? Murder him. You were so brave to fight all those bandits. There's nothing impressive about fighting 3 terrified ruffians who can do little more than hide behind a child. And there's certainly no honor in killing them. But you didn't have a choice. They would have killed that poor child if you hadn't stepped in. That is true, but that doesn't mean that I should be proud of what I did. There's no glory in killing. And it's a shame that things had to end the way they did. So maybe we should have been like, did you have to kill them? He would have made it feel more guilty. I think I understand. Even so, I think you did the right thing, and you shouldn't be so hard on yourself. There aren't many men in this world who can handle that sort of responsibility that you take on. You're an interesting girl. Might I know your name? I'm called Cinders. An odd choice. Well, my name is Perry. We're calling him Perry. I don't know if Perrault is really how you say that, and I just don't want to sound dumb. My father used to call me that, because of my hair. Really, Cinders? Your hair is red. I'm confused about that, but anyway. Now it's stuck. That when my sisters address me, it sounds more like an insult. I see. Then I wish you well, Cinders. Perry is so unusual. On the surface, he might be considered cold or cruel, but he takes his responsibility very seriously. Being the captain of the Prince's Guard can't be an easy task. Well, I should probably return to my meal before it grows cold. And then I should head back home. It's getting late. She couldn't have eaten her meal while she was talking to him? Can I skip straight to our residence? Maybe I should have gone to the forest. Probably should have gone to the forest. The journey back to my house was much too short. I'm not looking forward to facing Carmosa or my sisters again. At least I got a rare reprieve from their insults today. I wish it had lasted longer. I'm terribly late. Carmosa told me to hurry back, and it's nearly nightfall. I'm sure she'll skin me alive. Cinders! Do you have any idea what time it is, you useless girl? Where have you been all this time? Talk back to her. Apologize. We'll try to be nice. I apologize. There was a lot of commotion in town, and I sort of got caught up in... Enough with your excuses. They make you look so pathetic. If you chose to ignore my orders, at least have the pride to stand by your decision instead of simpering like that. The child you once were is gone. You must be a woman now. Have more pride in yourself. Otherwise, you're nothing more than a lazy and useless little girl. At least you managed to finish the task I appointed to you, though I take little solace in that. Is it too much to hope that you managed to keep some of the money I gave to you? Well, he said the price was 200 gold pieces, so that is what I paid him. Why am I not surprised? Suppose it is foolish to expect more from a girl as disjointed from reality as you. What are you talking about? You never take the first offer, anyone who conducts business. No, anyone in their right mind knows that. But Tobias is my friend. He would not... Enough. I'm not interested in your excuses. What a disaster. You're more useless than I could have imagined. I guess we should have brought her money back. Oops, whatever. I think talking to the guard was nice, though. If I stopped feeding you, it would be exactly what you deserve. But I suppose I would be arrested for petty crime if I did that. But I... Silence! Get out of my sight. Just looking at you makes me ill. You will go to your room and you will stay there until you are summoned. Is that clear? Yes. She didn't even tell him that the guard was coming. Boop. Meanwhile, nope, 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 nope. Right click. Okay. We're going to stop this part here and we'll come back. Ooh, that's the prince. Look, he's pretty. All of the characters in this are ridiculously pretty. Just like, there's not an ugly character. I love it. So I'm going to stop this part here, and when we come back, we'll see what's happening at the castle with the prince and Perry. I like him. He's cool. He's my buddy. I'm actually having a lot of fun with this. But yeah, so I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.